Hey guys, welcome back to Koki Gachas, and in this video we're going to talk about a hot topic in town, which is should you save your Everstones? And before we start, disclaimer, there is no right or wrong answer. However, I'm going to present to you guys the pros and the cons, both sides of the coin, and you guys are going to make your own decision. Also, I'm going to provide my opinion at the end of it. With that out of the way, let's dive right in. So let's first start with the reason why you should save your Everstones. If there is a particular waifu or unit character that you want, and you see that there is a picked up banner for it, or there's a new banner for it, which is the new characters that are coming out, you want to save for that, it's totally fine, right? Because this is the character that you think it's going to make you enjoy the game more. Definitely you're going to save for it. And how much do you need to save for it? Judging from the current pickup banner, if everything stays the same, you need to save 14,700 for 70 pulls, and then on the 40th pull you're going to get 10 pulls for free, and then at 80 pulls you're going to get the free character. So that's, if you want to save for one unit, you need 14,700 Everstones, and that is a good choice if you have a particular character that you want, you like the design, you think that the skill set is good, or you think that it's very OP. It's really up to you. If you like it, save for it. So another reason why you want to save your Everstones might be because of this 8 copy syndrome. So what do I mean? I'm currently on the Ascension page, and right here you can see I am looking at this help link, right, and it tells you how you can Ascension your units. So you need 2 copies to go to Epic Elite Plus or Epic Plus, right? And then subsequently you need another 2 copies to go to Legendary Plus, right? And then after which you need another 4 copies to go to Origin. So why is this so important? Is because if you don't have the necessary units or copies to upgrade it, right, you would be somewhat level capped for that unit and also for your whole team because of the level sync system, right? I'll go into detail next time, but basically you need at least 5 characters whereby you have 8 copies each. So you need 5 Origin characters, and subsequently you need more of them. But for the first 5 characters of Origin, right, you can level all your units to level 240, which is very incredibly useful because you need to progress, you need to level up. So that is why you want to save for it, because look at this right here. If I go to my Souls page, right, if there is no new, like no rate up banner, there is no pickup banner, right, you are going to have an equal chance of getting every single epic outside of the Angel and the demon units, right? So Ayame and Adrian, excluding them, you have 29 characters as of now. So the chances of you getting 8 copies of one character is very low. Even for me, which I'm extremely lucky, I only have 6 copies of Memphis, so I don't even have 8 copies of anything. Of course, a free-to-play player is going to have less, but I'm lucky also to hit on the units that I really want. And still, like, look at this, my Talia is only at 2 copies, right? So if I don't draw it on a pickup banner, I would not be able to get that many copies of Talia reliably, right? Unless I'm ultra lucky. So that's another reason why you might want to draw on this pickup banner and save for it accordingly. So now that we are done talking about the reasons why you should save your Everstones for this pickup banners, new banners, let's take a look at why you shouldn't do so. And the first reason why I think that someone shouldn't do so is because you're brand new to the game, right? This is your first day, day 2, day 3. I don't think there's a need for you to save, right? Unless, for instance, you know that the banner's coming in like 3 days, and then okay, sure, you can save for 3 days, right? It's really up to you. The next banner coming in 3 days, you can save for it. But if it's coming in like 2 weeks, right, 1 month, are you really going to save your Everstones then? And what are the cons of you saving the Everstones, right? So if, let's say, now you don't like the Memphis banner, right, so you don't draw. So what is going to impact you is that first things first, we have the dual gates, right? So the dual gates here requires you to fill at least 10 units. Sure, you can rent units, right? Even then, you still need to fill 8 units, and these 8 units need to be a coherent team so that you're able to clear it. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on all this like crystals, and they do pile up. Eventually, we are going to be gated by these crystals. As of now, we are not yet gated by that badly. We are more gated by mana, dust, and gold. But even then, this is going to come in handy in the future. So everything counts for your progression. Next thing also is the gate breakthrough. So you can see here I have the fairy gate up to 43, I have the human gate up to 33. So namely, I'm able to complete all these gates, right? It's because I have a good team itself in both of these factions. So I have human units, I have decent fairy units, so I'm able to progress through. And you might say, hey, Koki Gachas, this one, all this rewards, right, I can claim it next time. Sure, you can claim it next time if you don't really care about your progression, right? It's not that you are claiming this rewards, it's worth the same right now and in the future. If you claim it right now, then your progression is going to be escalated a lot faster, right? And then your passive income is going to be higher also. So it really impacts in the long run. And then next thing, also last thing, it might be something that people overlook, and that is the tile progression. So if you are to get all your units to have a very wide roster of units, right, you are able to use all of them in part-time jobs. And then it might not seem like a big deal, but the tile progression is something that is very interesting, and also it does really help you in the long run, right? Having a higher tile, you're going to get access to better part-time jobs, get access to better rewards, and also the one thing that people forget is that your units, right, while they do part-time jobs, they are going to level up. You can see my Claire here, it has super high like tenacity, courage, and then talent. So if you start from day one, right, start to build up your roster, make them do part-time jobs, they are going to level up a lot better, and then next time in the future, you are going to snowball, and your part-time jobs can be easily cleared by 1 or 2 units, right, instead of having to fill 3 units. So the efficiency will be greatly escalated from this perspective. So another reason why you might not want to save Everstones is because you don't really know what kind of characters you want, and you are someone that enjoys immediate progression, right, incremental progression. So the saving aspect of the Everstones comes from the min-maxing, right? You're kind of sacrificing current progression to an extent for subsequent future benefits, right? However, if you're someone that likes to progress, right, you like the feeling of progressing, then saving Everstones might not be for you, because you are going to be stuck a lot of times, and then you're going to feel frustrated. You're not going to be very happy with the game state itself, right? Because you're saving all these crystals for a future unit, but the days whereby you go by and you're not able to progress, if you're not having fun with the game itself, let's be real, it has happened to me before. I'm sure it has happened to some of you guys before. Save a bunch of diamonds, I save for some meta character, and then I know that it's coming in 1 month's time. I save and save and save. By the time before the character even dropped, I've lost complete interest in the game because I wasn't having fun with the game itself. So at the end of it, I just spent all my crystals or all my diamonds on that one banner, spend it, didn't get anything, I quit the game. So I don't want that to happen to you. If you're someone that enjoys incremental progression, then saving might not be for you. So now that I've covered both the pro side and the con side of saving Everstones, what is my personal take on it? So right here you can see I have 4,301 crystal, meaning I'm on my way to saving crystals. However, previously I did mention that I wasn't going to save, but that is because previously I didn't know what actual unit I was going to aim for, and then once the roadmap was being leaked, I saw that, oh, Talia banner is coming like in 2 weeks, so in less than 2 weeks right now, so it's coming in so soon. So why not I just save for the Talia banner, right? Talia is a unit that I really want to invest in. You can see right now my Talia is currently level 131, and then it's at legendary. I don't have extra copies of Talia, but subsequently I would also buy the growth pack here, so I'll get 1 more copy of Talia, and I'm currently saving for the Talia banner. So what I'm saying here is that in my current game state, in my current progression state, without saving for the first majority part of the game, right, except for this 4,300 crystals, right, I've progressed to stage 11-31. So personally, I feel that I've progressed enough, and it's just less than 2 weeks. If it comes in like a month and a half, right, I will probably not save for it. I don't think I would have the patience to save so long for the Talia banner. So since it's coming in less than 2 weeks, I think it's fine to save. For you guys beginners, I really don't recommend you guys to save. If I was a brand new beginner, would I save for the Talia banner? Probably not. I would just spend all my crystals, and in that case, I would spend it on the normal banner. If I don't really like the pickup summon banner, I'll touch more on it in a detailed video whereby I compare both banners, right? Which one should you summon? But in this video itself, I'm just sharing that I'm currently saving for the Talia banner. But you don't have to follow me if you don't really like Talia, or if you have other plans, right? You like Memphi, just go and draw Memphi, right? Don't really need to save for Talia. I don't think it's reasonable to save a week and a half for unit if you already have a unit that you want on the current pickup banner. And that about does it for this video, where I touch on whether you should save your Everstones or not save your Everstones, right? The pros and the cons are laid out for you. Definitely make your own decision, despite the fact that I also shared my personal take, right? I don't think that you guys should really follow my take, because your account is in a different state as my account, and I made that decision consciously that I'm going to start saving. So maybe that's not for you. And while saving Everstones is something that is subjective, maxing out Labyrinth coin rewards is not subjective. So definitely check out this video over here where I teach you how to max your efficiency and get the most Labyrinth coin possible. I'll see you guys over there. This is Koki Gachas signing off.